Hello collectors, welcome to episode 47 of Statue Talk. I'm your host, Joe Prodzik. With me, as always, the Kato Kid himself, Kwong Tran. Now, Statue Talk is a show where Kwong and I share our thoughts and opinions on upcoming statue previews, pre-orders, and also share with you some updates to our statue collections. And thanks for joining us on this week's episode. Kato, hit the music.
More than meets the eye.
Kwong, it's been 3 weeks since our last episode.
Yes.
As I was called in sick last week.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to skip the riff-raff and cut straight to the chase. We got a bunch of previews, pre-orders.
Yep. We got New York Comic-Con
New
and
York
Shanghai
Comic-Con. And Shanghai Comic-Con that we're going to cover. Those are going to be at the end of our previews and pre-orders section. And we'll just cover the companies and the regular previews and pre-orders first.
Yep, let's do it.
So let's do it. And we're going to start off first with first 4 figures.
Yes, we got a statue from the Soul Calibur series.
Soul Calibur 2.
Soul Calibur 2. Did you play the series of these games? I played a little bit of it, but not too much.
I did not.
Yeah.
I did not. I'm somewhat of a fighting game fan, but I'm not like super geeked out into fighting games.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've heard of Soul Calibur before, but wasn't a big fan of that series.
Yeah.
What do you remember from that series?
For me, I used to play a character that's kind of like a samurai ninja. I just remember his sword glue. And I just remember doing like a bunch of flips with him. That was the only reason why I would kill the computers. Obviously, I don't think I ever really played it with a lot of people. Or maybe I'm thinking about Tekken. I could be wrong, but I think it's Soul Calibur.
Well, first 4 figures makes statues from Tekken and Soul Calibur, but this week it's the Soul Calibur Taki. Is that how I say that?
Taki? Yeah. Taki?
Taki?
Yeah. She's pretty hot, man.
She's pretty hot.
Looking good.
Pictures of this statue look amazing.
From every angle.
Don't be a pervert, Kwong. The show is not
I never said anything. What?
But yeah, she does look good from multiple angles. And that's what we talk about. When we talk about a statue, we talk about a Killer Croc's neck seam, from a certain angle he doesn't look good. Well, Taki looks good from all the angles.
Yes.
And that's what you want out of a statue. So Taki exclusive, she is going to be priced at $434.99, Kwong.
Not bad.
She is estimated to release Q3 of 2018. Taki says, "I cannot ignore your evil deeds." So, first 4 figures. Taki statue, Soul Calibur 2. Yep. There is a regular edition of this statue as well.
What's the exclusive that comes with it?
You tell me.
You tell me, bro.
You tell me, bro.
I want to say it's either the base.
Well, it's always exclusive. Always has a better, different, alternate base.
Yeah.
And the regular does have the flat base. But if you want to find out more about this Taki statue, I suggest going to the first 4 figures a YouTube page and checking out the first 4 figures presents the making of Soul Calibur 2 Taki. And you can find out all the details, all the information, and have a good time while you do it on the first 4 figures YouTube page. They do this for all their new statue releases. It's really cool. It's really great. And so that is the only pre-order for first 4 figures this week. I'll leave a link in the description of the video if you want interested in pre-ordering that Taki statue. We will have more from first 4 figures later in the show when we cover the NYCC with our NYCC coverage later on. So stay tuned for more from first 4 figures. Now, Kwong, we're going to talk some Imaginarium Art.
Yes, I feel like they're like the kings of robot Transformers. That's what I feel like. No? Okay, maybe I'm true.
I mean,
I feel like they're mainly known for that, though. like, yeah, I know a lot of people, a lot of different companies have license to the Transformers, but it's like, I remember like when I was starting out with this channel, it was literally all I could hear about was Transformers, was all about Primal and Imaginarium Art.
I think you're
Tripping?
Okay.
I could be. I don't have one in hand yet, so I don't know.
I'm not saying anything bad about Imaginarium Art, but you're labeling the kings of Transformers. Okay,
maybe that's a little bit too
statues.
Big, but like I think they're like pretty up.
And
top.
how many Transformer statues have they released so far?
Have they? None.
So how are they the kings?
Oh, okay, never mind.
How are they the kings?
I'm just talking out of my you know.
Yeah, you are. definitely. But they are definitely competing for the throne, or they're making a bid to compete for the throne.
That's pretty cool.
Because they do have, they had Ultra Magnus for pre-order, and then Soundwave.
Yes.
And now they have the next in their classic Transformers line in Starscream Coronation on Throne statue.
Yeah. This looks awesome.
So this does look very awesome. Weight is going to be 26 kilograms. The retail price is going to be Singapore dollars, 1,380. Its release date is going to be November of 2017, which is really close, Kwong. In the United States, you can buy this on the Big Bad Toy Store website, and it is $1,199 with a $360 down payment.
Nice.
I really like this Starscream statue.
I
think it's awesome. It's from the Transformers, the movie, where, spoiler alert, 30 years ago, Megatron met his end in the cartoon, and Starscream crowned himself. And so this is from that scene. Really cool scene.
Really cool scene.
And it's one thing I love about Imaginarium Art and their Transformers. And we're going to see more of their Transformer lines in Shanghai Comic-Con later on. They're showing off some more of their Transformers statue. So Starscream on Throne is up for pre-order. We all know collectors love throne pieces, right? But this one makes sense because Starscream is actually on a throne in the Transformers the movie. So you get this at the Imaginarium Art website, or in the United States you can get it at the Big Bad Toy Store website.
Oh, nice. That's really good, actually.
Yeah, that's really good.
So I'm curious if it's sold out yet, or no? Oh, cool.
Still available. So, like I said, we'll have more from Imaginarium Art later on in the show. Next up, Kwong, we're going to talk about one of your favorite statue companies.
Yeah.
Kotobukiya.
Yes.
So why don't you tell us about this statue, Kwong?
I was not expecting to do this.
Kwong is not prepared. So let me tell you about the Marvel Universe, the Punisher Fine Art statue. This is Kotobukiya's latest fine art statue, and it's none other than one of the most popular vigilantes, Kwong.
Yeah, definitely.
The Punisher, sculpted in fine detail by none other than Prototype Z, Eric Sosa himself. Sculpted for Kotobukiya. So Kwong, this guy's going to be available late June of 2017.
Yeah, originally I was going to try to pick it up for you for your birthday, but Iron Studio came out with one, so...
Iron Studios did come out with one, which we'll cover in a little bit. Will we cover it in a little bit?
Yeah, I think
so. And then priced at $319.99. So Kwong, this Punisher statue is really, really cool.
Yeah, it looks really good. I'm actually really enjoying it. When I first saw it, I was like really impressed. And the fact that you can, you obviously have some switch outs. I'm loving them. Is that, I want to say it's an M16 or something like that? M16. Yeah, it looks great, honestly. That was the reason why I wanted to get it for you.
Might be an M4.
Is it M4? Yeah. Sorry,
or
it's probably an M4.
I'm not sure. M203 with the grenade launcher.
It's been a while since I played Counter-Strike, so
So I really like this Punisher statue. It is a 1/6 scale.
Yeah, that was the only I think that was a bummer. That was kind of like the cutoff for the both of us.
So that's the only knockoff for me.
Yes.
But it is reasonably priced at $319.99. That's from the Kotobukiya store. You could probably get it from like Big Bad Toy Store for cheaper.
Yeah, usually they have like a couple bucks, $20 or something off usually.
So you can order this Punisher statue from Kotobukiya at the Kotobukiya website. You can order it from comic book shops, get it from Amazon. I don't know if it's on Amazon right now, but usually you can buy them on Amazon.
Sure it's on Amazon, yeah.
And just toy stores from around the web. So check out your favorite toy store for the Kotobukiya Fine Art Punisher statue. All right, Kwong, speaking of the Punisher.
Yes, we have the exciting Iron Studios now making up their own version of the Punisher.
All right, so this is a quarter scale version of the Punisher. Yes. They're calling this a Legacy Replica, their comic book line, Kwong. He is going to be priced at $699.99. Estimated arrival May through July of 2018.
Oh, earlier than the other one.
So this is Comic Book Iron Studios 1/4 scale statue.
Yeah. Looks really good. It's exciting.
One of my all-time favorite characters, the Punisher.
Yep.
He's got 2 different heads and 5 hands, including sniper rifle, machine pistol, and removable suppressor. Right hand with a machine pistol without the suppressor. Left hand with a bag of weapons. And a left hand resting. It's going to be approximately 28 inches tall.
Nice. So how come, I thought this was the one for you, but how come you didn't pick it up? What do you think?
Well, it is decently priced.
Because like for me, the only thing that I could say is probably that we haven't had a good track record with Iron Studios. I'm thinking that's...
Well, we personally have 0 track record with Iron Studios. Their movie pieces, from what I've seen, people get them, have been great.
Yeah.
Comic book pieces, I'm not sold on yet. I'm not willing to sink $700 into something I'm not sold on yet.
Exactly.
Even though it's one of my favorite characters, even though I do like the sculpt, the paint, not 100% good on the base. But for me, just the timing isn't right to order a statue that I'm kind of on the fence about.
Yeah, that makes sense.
May through July of 2018.
It's a busy time too, I'm sure.
The budget's getting full for first half of next year already, so it's going to have to be something really good to fit in there.
Yeah.
And so I'm just kind of being patient and seeing how things go, rather than pre-ordering something I'm going to have to cancel later.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to sell out fast. I think it'll be available for a little bit. Yeah. So even though this is one of my favorite characters, I'm just not quite 100% sold on it yet. But for those of you that are, this is available to order on the Sideshow website. So as usual, links in the description of the video.
Get some business.
I like one of the heads. The second head with the bandana. I don't really like.
It's kind of like I'm hitting
It throws the statue off a little bit. And then the base is kind of, I don't know about the base either. It's a little, he's standing on top of some bricks, which I guess kind of looks like the top of a building.
Yeah.
I really do like it, but I don't know. I'm not 100% on it, so I'm not going to try to squeeze him into the budget right now. But that's it this week from Iron Studios. We're coming out with a lot of Marvel pieces lately. Yeah. Wolverine, Weapon X Wolverine, and now the Punisher. So really cool. All right, Kwong. Now let's talk some pop culture shop.
Yeah, we got a few. I think one pre-order and one couple previews.
Kwong, you would be wrong again.
No, yeah.
Not the first time in this episode, but they had 2 pre-orders.
Okay.
Since our last episode, Kwong. We're going to go through these pretty quickly. Yeah. So the first one that they had was a Cthulhu statue.
A statue that I didn't know anything about.
So my wife explained it to you.
Yeah.
And H.P. Lovecraft, famous author.
Yeah. I know now.
Famous character, Cthulhu. So there are a couple of there are 3 different versions. There's the regular retail version, which is $699.99. There is the PCS exclusive, which includes light up lighthouse and volcano. And then they have the bronze version. All the same price, all estimated shipping of September through November of 2018. So pretty limited on the PCS exclusive edition size of 150. And then that bronze version is a edition size of 50. So pretty good edition sizes.
It seems like this guy's going to be a big fellow too.
Yeah, he might be a big fella. 22 inches tall, that's not very big though.
No.
That's not.
It just seems like in the picture. It seems like
maybe
wingspan wise.
Wingspan. You might have a good wingspan. So classic horror H.P. Lovecraft fans. This is your stuff getting some love for a change. So that's pretty good. And then Kwong, we have something that you might be interested in.
Yeah, we got the Green Ranger from Power Rangers. Looks really awesome. The exclusive one I know is just a different base. And I don't know what the prices are. That's on your side.
Yeah, so the regular version is $499.99. The PCS exclusive is going to be $524.99. And this one includes the Power Morpher coin base, the Dragon Dagger right arm, the Sword of Darkness right arm, a set of swap out Dragon Flute arms, 2 sets of swap out Dragon armor, and 2 swap out Dragon Dagger sheaths.
Wow.
So that one comes with the coin base. And then you have the PCS Dragon Zord exclusive, which is for the serious collectors.
Yeah.
This one is $999.99. It's going to be a little bit taller. The other versions are about 22 inches, 23 inches tall. This one's going to be 25 inches tall because he comes with the exclusive Dragon Zord base.
Yeah, that looks really cool. I'm liking how the water looks and everything on that. It looks really sick.
So the PCS exclusive edition size is 500. The Dragon Zord exclusive is limited to 193 in honor of the show's 1993 premiere.
Nice.
So Kwong, you're going to get this Dragon Zord exclusive. You a big enough Power Rangers fan to spend $1,000?
No, we have something that it's from a different company later on that I don't know if we're going to be showing on the channel.
Yep.
That one that I saw was really cool. But then I'm not a huge fan of the character. But I think if I was able to get, we'll talk about it later. But
if you can get one colored Ranger, what would you get?
I think it would be either red or white. I mean, sorry, green or white.
Green or white?
Yeah.
So you're a fan of that dude? What's his name?
Tommy.
Tommy what?
Don't know his last name.
What's the actor's name?
David Frank.
We always see him at Comic-Cons, right? He's always got a big crowd around him. So are there enough Power Rangers fans, you think, to order?
Definitely. Yep.
That will spend $1,000 on a Power Rangers?
I definitely think so, because the thing is that when I was watching Power Rangers as a kid, obviously I was a kid, but I never read the comics when I was a kid. But reading the comics now, I'm just like, oh wow, it's really adult-like. So I feel like it obviously caters to all viewers, different viewers and all that stuff. I feel like the TV show is more catered to kids, but obviously if you're a huge comic book fan, the comics are just awesome.
I'm not trying to disparage Power Rangers. I'm just curious because it was past my time. It's something my younger brother watched and something at the time I was too old for.
Yeah.
But apparently enough Power Rangers fans to warrant a couple of companies making statues from the Power Rangers, hoping that Power Rangers movie gives it a boost, right?
Yeah, maybe.
You seen the Power Rangers movie?
Yeah, I was going to watch it with you because I know you've never seen it.
I'll watch it if it comes to HBO or Netflix or
sure
something. But now we got a preview, Kwong.
Yeah, from Conan? Or no? No. Yeah, wait. No. Because is this the one where with him like this or no? It is, right?
No.
No? It's a different one?
No, this is you're right. This is a different one. Okay. Because the previous pre-order was him without his war paint.
Yeah, with him going with that. Yeah.
So this is a different statue.
Yeah.
So this is another version of Arnold from Conan the Barbarian in his famous war paint.
I'm super excited for, speaking about Arnold, the fact that he's going to be the new Terminator and all that stuff. It's going to be exciting. Let's see how it goes.
This is a little preview, and then we got another preview of a big pre-order coming up, Kwong.
The big man Sagat.
The big man Sagat.
From Street Fighter.
I believe PCS has posted all of his pictures on their website.
Yeah, from...
So last week's newsletter, the 1/3 pieces, they only do exclusives, only available through Pop Culture Shock. So the Sagat PCS exclusive is going to be 36.5 inches tall, limited to 350 pieces. It's going to have a retail price of $999.99.
It's actually not bad, but that's usually how Pop Culture Shock is, though.
Yep. Same price as that Dragon Zord Power Ranger. He includes blue shorts with yellow trim, grimacing portrait with eye patch, gripping chest arms with a torso scar, and a platform base. And then they also are going to have a Emperor of Muay Thai exclusive, which is he's going to have his arms crossed.
Okay, cool.
They're going to have a Victory exclusive. We have no details on that yet. And they're going to have the PCS exclusive Evolution set. No details on that yet. More details to come on the alternate versions of Sagat on Sunday in the PCS newsletter.
Cool.
Sagat is at New York Comic Con.
Yeah, we'll talk.
So we have a couple of pics. We'll show him to you later as well. So more information coming out this weekend. Should find a lot more information on those variables or variants in the PCS newsletter. So first up, Kato with Prime 1 Studio. We're going to take a look at some videos.
Cool.
We have 3 videos there we're going to show you posted on the Prime 1 YouTube channel. We've got Berserk Guts, the Black Swordsman. We got Nosferatu Zod in human form. And then we got Berserk Guts in Berserker armor. So let's take a couple minutes, check out these videos, Kwong, and then we'll talk about these pieces some more. All right, Kwong. So we got 3 videos of 3 great statues. Last episode we went berserk.
Yes.
Super excited about these berserk statues. They are showing some of them off at Shanghai Comic-Con.
Yeah.
We might look at 1 or 2 a little bit later on. But I've got all 3 of these on pre-order now, Kwong.
Okay.
As you can see, I'm all berserked out.
Yeah.
I'm all berserked out. So
Definitely.
really looking forward to these berserk statues. They look amazing.
They really do look amazing.
They look amazing. I'm going to have to figure out a spot where I'm going to put them. I'm going to make room for them, Kwong. So now, Kwong, let's cover a couple of previews from Prime 1 Studio before we get to the pre-orders. Now we got a little picture here of Doomsday.
Yes, painted up, I think.
Painted?
Yeah, looks really cool. The texture and the details on this one looks really good.
It does look really good.
Super excited to see it all fully done.
Me too. And then we got a couple of previews, work in progress of...
I think, is it the Hush line or am I just...
Superman Hush.
Yeah.
And...
Batman too, right? Or no?
No, this is Superman.
Just Superman? Okay.
Just Superman.
It kind of looks like Batman.
Well, originally they posted the first pic first and you couldn't tell.
Yeah, exactly.
But once they posted the second pic, then you could tell who it was.
Yeah.
The famous Superman hair curl. So
looks cool.
I thought I was out of 1/3 scale, Kwong.
But they pulling you back in.
They're pulling me back in. They're pulling me back in, Kwong. I'm not happy about it. Not happy.
I'm really excited to see how this guy's gonna look, though. To be honest,
I'm really excited too. Hush is one of my favorite comic book lines. And I'm really looking forward to seeing more. I think we'll see more at Tokyo Comic Con in December, which we're closing in on. That's in 2 months now, Kwong.
Yes.
So, one more little teaser. And this was a picture from the Batman anime that someone posted in the Prime 1 Studio Collectors Group. It's going to be a Batman anime. And then there was, I'm not sure if it's official that Prime 1 is going to be working on statues from this anime.
Yeah.
But someone had posted either they should or it was official. I'm not completely 100% on which one it is. But it would not surprise me if Prime 1 came out with statues from this line as well.
Yeah, because they did the same thing for Injustice 2 before the game even came out. So
if it's in quarter scale, Kwong.
Ooh. This Batman does look really cool, though. Already, what the pictures that we've seen, I'm like, oh man, this
is going to be like Ninja Batman.
Yeah.
Like some studios has Samurai Batman. Now we're going to get Ninja Batman from Prime 1. Hopefully, I'm really hoping in quarter scale.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too. That'd be cool.
Yeah. So now, Kwong, quite a few previews from Prime 1 Studios this week. First up is Destro from the G.I. Joe line.
Yeah.
The exclusive, Kwong, is going to be limited to 250. He's going to be priced at $799. Of course, you can do payment plans on the Sideshow website. And he's going to be available first quarter of 2019. Kwong, I'm really disappointed that I don't have room in my budget or in my room for G.I. Joe.
Yeah, because you canceled Snake Eyes, right?
Canceled all of them.
Yeah.
Even Serpentor, which I have a strong childhood connection with.
Exactly. I was like, oh man.
Because I'm going to get Serpentor, I got to get at least something else.
Yeah, kind of like a companion piece with him, you know what I mean? Yeah, I can feel that.
I just did not have the room. Tough decisions have to be made sometime.
Yep.
Even though I have a strong connection to G.I. Joe and that Serpentor especially, I'm not able to pull the trigger on him.
He looks like a really cool guy, though.
Yeah, he does look really cool. I like the paint on him.
Me too.
I like
his portrait's really good.
Yeah, he is. He is really, really good. So next up, Kwong, we have the controversial Batman Beyond White version statue from Prime 1 Studio, limited edition, 350, priced at $939.99. Estimated arrival January through March of 2019.
Wow, next year.
So, Kwong, before we talk about why this is controversial, tell me what you think of this.
I honestly think it's a pretty neat concept of Batman Beyond. Obviously, it's from the Arkham Knight game. You're not Terry McGinnis, you are Bruce Wayne.
Yep.
So it's a little bit different. For me, originally when the first one came out, I was super excited. So that was when I played Arkham Knight. That was a suit that I wore all the entire game, you know. And from what I'm aware of, I'm not 100% sure if it did have different variant colors. I only knew that one that first came out that Prime 1 has. But now they had two other ones, which was, I think it was gold, now the white. Mm-hmm. So for me, I think it's pretty neat. The huge thing that I think would have been a lot better is it probably would have thrown off the piece a little bit, because I was curious why they didn't do it on the gold one too, was obviously the bat signal is a huge, you know, symbol for Batman, and you kind of wanted to not, well, obviously it's black when on the original, but I feel like because for Batman Beyond, you know that it's red, and I feel like if they made it red, I think it would have been better, but that's just my own opinion. I'm more biased to that, but the white...
I think if it was red, it would look bad.
Yeah? Okay.
I do. I think it would look bad. I like the white version. Mm-hmm. I think I might like it better than the black version.
Yeah.
People have gotten the black version in hand, and it turned out really, really well. Mm-hmm. I think I might like the white version better. The only problem with it is it's not in the game.
Yeah, because I thought, like, I think you mentioned it, that this would have been an awesome variant costume if it was in Arkham Origins.
Yeah,
because it's snow.
Yep.
So that would have been perfect. But yeah, I totally agree with that.
So a lot of people are unhappy with all of Prime 1's variants.
Yeah, because usually they always have an original, and then they usually come out with the gold version. Mm-hmm. And then now has Prime 1 ever done a third variant before?
Oh, with Optimus, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, with Optimus Prime, they have a regular version, they have a Nemesis version, they have a gold version, they have a white version, right? So people were mad because Prime 1 wasn't upfront about all the different variants that they're going to be making. Some people think it cheapens their version if they bought the black version.
I totally agree. I can see where a lot of people are coming from.
Personally, I don't really care.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like if you had the piece, then I think personally, if you have the piece, then it matters. But then I feel like if you don't, then it's kind of like it doesn't really.
Yeah, at this point, though, FYI, Prime 1 is going to make variants.
Yeah, because of this controversy, they made a huge announcement saying what their future variants are.
Yeah, they made an announcement saying, "Hey, look, we're going to make variants of all this stuff, all these statues." That's what they're going to do going forward. So at this point, probably should have known a while ago that Prime 1 is going to be making variants of a lot of statues, a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. And so I would be mad if I bought the regular version and then I saw the white version and I liked the white version better.
Yeah.
I would be like, wait a minute. I like this one better. I want that one, not the black one that I have.
Yeah, and then obviously they're not going to be like, oh, you can trade it in or something like that, because that's
of course not. You don't trade in statues, but you could sell your black one and buy the white one, but you might have to take a hit though in value. But that's the only reason I could think of why I would be upset.
Yeah, exactly.
I can understand people who edition size is important to them. Being upset by this, because if you're not upfront about something, then people are gonna complain about it a little bit and be upset by it. So, personally, for me, I'm not. I don't worry about edition size too much, but I know there are a lot of people out there who do. Yep. And we are collectors. These are collectibles. They're limited collectibles, and if you say something's going to be 1,000 pieces and then all of a sudden, it's more, some people are going to be mad about that. Mm-hmm. Yep. But at this point going forward, you should know Prime 1 is going to make variants. Yep. And, that's what they're going to do. It's what they're all about. So you've been forewarned. So speaking of variants, Kwong, we have another one.
Yeah, we have another one. It's the Batmobile from Arkham Knight, which they've already came out with one. Has it released yet or no?
Nope.
No, it hasn't. What's kind of funny about this Batmobile is this is the actual Arkham Knight Batmobile that I used throughout the entire game.
So this is the 1970 Batmobile skin version. Mm-hmm. It's a 1/10 scale version of the Batmobile in Arkham Knight. This one is going to be super limited edition, limited to 150.
Yeah.
Priced at $1,699. Estimated arrival February through April of 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So, Batmobile had a lot of skins in the game.
Oh yeah, so many.
Buyer beware.
Mm-hmm.
They can make a lot more of these. Be aware that that might happen.
Mm-hmm.
I never used the 1970s version.
I just like it because it was blue. So.
I do like that Batmobile. So next up, Kwong, we're going to take a look at Barricade.
Yes, another meets the eye.
Another meets the eye from the king of Transformers, Prime 1 Studio.
Oh, the king! Yes, I do agree now that we were talking about it.
Now that you've rethought your entire life.
Because I was a little high on vitamin water, so.
Vitamin water. So, Barricade is going to be priced at $1,499. Limited edition to $750. Estimated arrival February through April of 2019. I'm not a big fan of this character, Kwong, but man, I wish I had a couple of movie Transformers in my collection.
Yeah, they look really cool.
They are expensive and too expensive for me to want to have in my collection. I don't like them that much, but then these things are awesome.
Yeah, because I think he's from the first movie, and he was really awesome.
Really, really awesome. So
I think it's a Mustang or something too, if I'm correct.
I don't remember.
Could be wrong.
I don't remember off the top of my head. So now, Kwong, let's talk about some...
Sideshow?
Nope.
New York Comic Con?
Nope.
Shanghai Comic Con?
Nope. Not done with Prime 1 Studio yet.
What? Oh, we got some anime.
Yes, from...
Evangelion.
Yes.
Something that you've been trying to get into.
Is the prototype
00
statue from Prime 1 Studio.
Yes.
Limited edition, 350. Priced at $1,599. Estimated arrival February through April of 2019. It's pretty expensive, Kwong. $1,600.
Because it doesn't have a bunch of switch outs too.
It does have
a bunch
of switch outs.
The first one that we've seen was a bunch of switch outs.
And then if you watched on not this last week, but the week, like 2 weeks ago, Sideshow Live, they had the original.
The purple one, I think.
First Eva on Sideshow Live. That thing is humongous. That thing is humongous. So $1,600, you're getting a big statue. Yes.
And obviously, it's Prime 1 Studios, the king of Transformers, as you said. They're going to be huge.
What does Transformers have to do with Evangelion?
Because they're big, and
they're
Transformers
the king of Evangelion.
You know what? Sure, yeah, you can say that too.
The king of Evangelion. So I've been looking for ways to watch this series so I can get into it. It's not on Crunchyroll. It's not on Funimation.
Nope.
This DVD set of the original series is like $300.
Yeah.
And then there's like 3 Blu-rays, but everybody says don't watch the Blu-rays.
What Blu-rays? The movies? Really?
Because aren't they like the series but shortened?
Yes, but I feel like if you watch the original, I think you're gonna hate it, to be honest.
Okay, so I can watch the Blu-rays for like $50, but everyone's been saying watch the originals. Well, guess what? I'm not paying $300 to watch the originals.
Because I feel like, you're probably gonna miss some plot points, but I feel like if you want to get the gist of what it is, I think the movies will be fine. Personally, because I feel like the original, dude, there was so much talking, like so much talking. It was like, okay, this might be like super exaggerating, but I feel like, you know how like episodes are usually like 22 minutes, 15 minutes of talking, 6 minutes of action. That's the way I look at it, to be honest.
So when I was looking at this, because I don't want to watch episodes and episodes and episodes and episodes of this probably. So probably the Blu-rays are going to be for me.
I agree. And I'm down to watch it with you too, because I've never seen it.
But when I was looking at this, I was like, so Kwong, should I watch this or should I watch Mobile Suit Gundam?
Ooh. Like I said, it depends on what you're kind of looking for. Because some Mobile Suit Gundams are like kiddish, and there's some Mobile Suit Gundams that are like adult Mobile Suit Gundam where there's like a bunch of killing. And there's like a mixture of both. You know what I mean?
So I heard I should watch Evangelion because it's like a building block for anime.
Yeah, because
classic
it's really old. Like, really,
and
really
then
old.
Mobile Suit Gundam is more popular and
Yeah,
has a lot more stuff and is much more easily accessible.
Yeah, because the thing is that Evangelion it's a one whole series with the movies. Mobile Suit Gundam, there's Gundam Seed, there's Gundam Wing.
It's still going right now.
There's always a new series coming out every year, so you know it's kind of hard to get used to. Because I just got the Gundam Versus game. There's like a bunch of Gundams that are in there that I don't even know about.
Yeah, a lot of alternate dimensions and whatnot. But so Evangelion is a little bit more. I can just watch those 3 movies and be done with it.
Yeah, I'll be definitely down to watch it with you.
So we'll check it out. Hopefully, we'll learn more about this anime and these characters. So all of those Prime 1 Studio statues are available to order on the Sideshow website. Links in the description of the video. If you want to go to Sideshow and get some business done. All right, Quan, we have a couple pre-orders from Sideshow.
Yeah.
And we'll take a look at some stuff from New York Comic Con. So let's go over the first preview, or the first pre-order, excuse me, is going to be the Joker.
Yeah, from
Suicide Squad.
Right?
Premium format figure. Exclusive is limited edition to 500. Wow, they actually put a number on it.
Because I think isn't that what Harley is too? 500? I don't know. I think so.
Why do you always ask questions you don't know the answer to?
Because
you're supposed to inform.
You're supposed to know too.
Do some research.
But I hate the movie. You said you liked it, so I'm not interested.
It was decent. It was okay. Yeah. So Jared Leto as a Joker is going to be priced at $540. Estimated arrival August through October of 2018. And I can't believe we're into 2018 and then 2019 with some of these statues. So Prime 1 has that big 1/3 scale version of the character.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
If someone wants a quarter scale to go with that Harley statue from Suicide Squad. Oh, great companion piece. If you're a fan of those movies. I personally don't do a lot of movie statues in my collection. I'd rather have comic book based versions. I do have comic book versions or video game versions of these characters. But for Suicide Squad fans, DCEU fans, who knows where that's going, but you know, I liked Jared Leto as the Joker.
I thought it was just an interesting take of it.
Yeah, interesting take. Not a classic, very modern version of the character. So for you Jared Leto Joker fans out there, not bad, not bad. Now, Kwong, we got another Batman statue.
Yeah, legendary scale, right?
Legendary scale, which means half scale.
Yeah, a lot of people are giving a lot of controversy about this guy.
Yeah, famous picture of him holding a couple of Walmart bags based on that pose. And so let's talk about some of the details, though. He is going to be priced at $2,300, which is to be expected for a legendary scale. Payment plans of $258 a month. Estimated arrival September through November of 2018. And they had this guy on Sideshow Live as well, talking to one of the designers. I thought this would be a Batman statue that I would be interested in.
Because I thought it might be your first legendary scale. Or half
I
scale.
thought it might be my first half scale too.
But the portrait, I felt like you said you
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
I don't like the portrait. The mixed media looks great.
Yeah, that makes it look great.
Especially the boots, when he had real laces on the boots.
Yeah, that's really neat.
You know, the pose is okay. You know, definitely the picture of him holding those Walmart bands is appropriate. You know, I do not like the portrait.
Okay.
And this guy's, you know, a lot of custom makers make custom heads for quarter scale statues. I've never seen anybody make a custom head for a half scale statue. And I'm not going to spend $2,300 on something that I'm not completely in love with. Yeah. And I'm not completely in love with this Batman, which is a shame because from here down, I really like him.
Great, yeah.
The mixed media looks great. He's got a little bit of Abzilla going on there. But I don't like the face. And yeah, I just don't.
I agree.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
Because this wasn't the one that we saw. No, it wasn't the one that we saw at that one place, right?
And two, I don't have $258 a month to put in there. That would take up. That would be payments for two or three other statues. And you know, if I look around the room, I could probably find the spot for a half scale statue, but it's got to be
important.
It's got to be the tits.
Yeah.
And this Batman isn't the tits for me. So, from DC, now we're going to go to Marvel.
Yeah.
And this Kwong is exciting.
Yeah, is this the one that you're looking forward to?
I was looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, I was looking forward to seeing it too.
So this is the Spider-Gwen statue from the new Mark Brooks Artist Series.
I think that it's going to be 1/6 scale.
Yeah, I think so. She is 16 inches tall, so small scale. Yeah. That's what they do with the Artist Series. So no edition size, though, on this Kwong.
Yeah.
Priced at $425. So for $425 for a 16-inch statue, okay. Yeah. Okay, I mean, quarter scales used to be that price.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
You know, with everything going up, these smaller scale statues are going to go up.
I think that was the same price as the art terms DC.
Yeah.
Golden Sirens.
Yeah, so she's expected to release June through August of 2018. She is going to be one of the smaller statues. The exclusive is going to be the masked portrait.
Which I think is a killer.
I think it's exclusive or fail on this one.
I think so too.
But
That's the best way to say it.
Edition size is to be determined, so it's not a rush on it. But eventually they'll pick the edition size, and then once they do that, you want it, you jump on the exclusive. So this is the first in a series by Mark Brooks.
We actually see the other two later on I think New York Comic Con.
Yeah, we do see the others in our New York Comic Con coverage. So, Kwong, you gonna pick up Spider-Gwen?
No, I do feel like it's an exclusive or fail, but I feel like the base is a little weird for me. Later on, we'll talk more about it at the other two as well, because the other two statues are almost exactly the same. Yeah,
the bases match. I actually like the base on Spider-Gwen.
Yeah.
Not on some of the others.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about those when we get to them. If Sideshow released a quarter scale Spider-Gwen, it would be a day one PO for me.
Yeah.
Because this is a 6 scale, she doesn't fit in my collection. Yeah. But just like the other Artist Series of J. Scott Campbell, when you get all of them together, it makes an awesome display.
It really does. I'm still like trying to get Mary Jane and Gwen. I can get Gwen Stacy pretty easy, but Mary Jane's like the hardest one to get.
Yeah, so all together they're going to look great. I wish Sideshow would do a quarter scale version of these characters, because I would buy them. So we'll keep our fingers crossed, but we'll see how that goes. They're coming out with a lot of Spider-Man statues in smaller scales. Yeah. I need to fill out my quarter scale Spidey collection. Kwong.
You got Venom coming next year, so.
Yeah, I got Venom coming. That's from Prime 1. I want the Prime 1 version. But, so that's it for the pre-orders from Sideshow. We do have a couple of previews. Yeah. And first up, we're going to talk a little bit about the Iron Man Mark III maquette.
Yes, this one, I really want to see it, how much it is and more about it, because this is one of the highlights of a couple episodes ago, because I was like, oh man, you need an Iron Man statue, and I feel like this is kind of the one, but I feel like it depends on the price.
Yeah, this is one I'll definitely think about.
Yeah.
Depends on the price, depends on the release date.
Yep.
Depends on, do I really want to spend one of my pre-order slots on an Iron Man statue? I'm not sure that I do. But this, we're not going to have to wait long to figure it out, because the details on Iron Man are going to be up on Thursday, October 12th. He's going to be up for pre-order next week, so we don't have to wait long to see about that price. I'm thinking $700.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too.
And I'm not sure that I want to. I'm not sure he's the one,
because I feel like the base is a little plain. We'll see.
We'll see more next week.
Yep.
And then now, Kwong, we are going to cut to a video.
Yeah.
This is a preview of the Batwoman statue, which we're also going to find out more about on Thursday, October 12th, when she's going to go up for pre-order. And this is one I will strongly consider adding to my Batman collection. So let's check out this Batwoman preview. Yeah, so like I said, Kwong, I'm strongly gonna think about adding this one to my Bat family.
This is like a really good piece.
You know, that's the line. One of the lines, one of my core lines of my collection is that Batman Sideshow.
Yep.
Quarter scale.
I really want a Nightwing though.
Wow, there's so many characters I want more than Batwoman. So many characters.
So many.
So many. So many. Come on, I'll take a Hugo Strange before I take a Batwoman.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Alfred, Commissioner Gordon.
Ooh, Commissioner Gordon would be tight.
Oracle in a wheelchair. Before Batwoman.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool too.
Nightwing, Robin, Damian Wayne.
I feel like Nightwing and then Damian Wayne.
Ra's al Ghul, Talia al Ghul.
I think maybe Ra's al Ghul would be pretty cool too. He's really popular, so I'm curious about it. It's like, what, does like somebody really want Batwoman? You know what I mean? It's kind of like...
There's a lot of female characters. They make a lot of female characters.
Yeah, they do, and don't get me wrong, they look great. All the, like Huntress, Black Canary.
Come on. Robin.
Yeah.
Any version.
We only got Prime 1, you know what I mean? No,
Robin, Red Hood, Damian Wayne.
Yes.
Come on. Come on. I want my Bat family.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
I want my Bat family. So, but definitely Batwoman I'm going to be taking a hard look at. So now we got, before we wrap it up and get to New York Comic Con and Shanghai Comic Con, we got one more video. And this is the out-of-the-box Deadpool premium format figure. So Sideshow's out-of-the-box video means, hey, he's almost ready to go.
Yeah.
We're going to have him here on the channel. He's Sideshow's first, say what on that price.
Yep.
So
exactly.
let's see if Sideshow can deliver. Check out this video. Well, I'm really excited to get Deadpool premium format figure.
Because I remember it was like one of the biggest talks last year about the price. Is everything going to be like this from now on? And I felt like it kind of was, kind of not. I honestly think it kind of was.
Well, it's just Sideshow's first... Well, I say it's Sideshow's first statement, but really I think Bane was... I think Sideshow made a statement with Bane.
Yeah.
And then,
Bane's great piece.
And then if they have that same quality and attention to detail on Deadpool, because he had a lot of details in there too. And so far from what I'm seeing for this out-of-the-box video, I'm looking forward to getting them. Yeah. Looking forward to having Deadpool in my collection. So that's it this week from Sideshow Collectibles. We'll talk more about them and their booth at New York Comic Con. So as usual, links in the description of the video if you want to go to Sideshow and get some business done. All the pre-orders that we listed today, there's not a single one that I put on my list, but there are a couple coming up that I wanted to put on my list.
Yeah, because I think for me it would just be, I'm not going to pick it up, but I want to say it's Starscream on Throne, right? Is that the one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think he's like the highlight.
Yeah. He looks really great. We'll talk about more about some of those Transformers when we talk about Shanghai Comic-Con in just a minute. All right, Kwong. Shanghai Comic-Con. Not a huge amount of coverage of this Comic-Con.
We don't.
We're not seeing the usual coverage from any of these companies. And not the usual coverage from Prime One Studio either.
Yeah.
They don't have Kelvin out there at Shanghai Comic-Con taking all the pictures and video that he does at that Wonder Festival. And same with some of the other companies. So let's talk some Prime One Studio first.
Yes.
They had some of their Berserk statues, which we watched video of earlier.
Looks great.
We got to see Armored Guts.
Armored Guts, yep.
Which looks really awesome. And then we're going to see...
Zod, I think it's his name.
Yeah, this looks amazeballs, Kwong. Amazeballs.
You didn't pre-order him, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's the demon version of him that we haven't seen, right? Or something like that? Because there's supposed to be another Zod, no?
The Apostle Zod.
Yeah,
they're working on, yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
It might be too big for me.
Yeah, those wings, man.
We got a pic here of that Beast Wars Megatron.
Oh, yeah.
And who's this guy? Shockwave? No.
Yeah, Shockwave.
Yeah, Shockwave.
Yeah, Shockwave.
And that is a massive, massive dude.
Yeah, has he been released yet? I've seen some people take pictures of him, and
there is a different Shockwave out there that you might have seen.
Okay.
I don't think this guy has come out yet.
Okay.
But how can you look at this Shockwave and not call Prime One the king of Transformers?
I told you, dude, I was high on vitamin water. They have some chemicals in
there. At least the king of movie Transformers.
Yeah.
For now. For now. I think they're the only company doing movie Transformers.
No, there's some other smaller companies.
Smaller scales, more action figure, but they're the only one doing big scale Transformers, right? So King of Transformers with some challengers out there. Definitely probably going to be the king of movie Transformers.
Yeah, I think so too. Because the details that they have.
Nobody else is making them. Yeah. But, I mean, they're awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, who's going to... Yeah, they're awesome, right? Nobody can dare take on the challenge of making these. Or can they? But yeah, it looks really, really great. We got a picture of the dog alien.
Yeah, which we've seen before a couple of Comic-Cons ago. Don't know what it is, but...
Yeah, we've seen it before. We saw him at Wonder Festival.
Yeah, that one.
A lot of people were excited about alien and predator lines.
Yeah, a lot of people were curious about the tail because that was like too much. They feel like it's too long, can't fit.
Probably going to be expensive.
Yeah.
Probably going to be expensive. We got Wonder Woman on horse.
Oh yeah,
which we know is expensive.
A hot topic for a while.
We know is expensive, but man, that's a big, big statue.
Yep. Because
look at that horse.
I think it wouldn't fit in here, right?
Oh no.
No, right?
Oh, I have to take the shelf out to fit in there. And then we got some Robotech Macross.
Yeah, Robotech Macross. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I thought it's just called Robotech, isn't it? Or are they the same thing?
You got me, Kwong.
I'm pretty sure. I know it's definitely 100% Robotech.
He's supposed to be the anime
We'll talk about that later.
Anime expert. He's supposed to see these pictures. He's supposed to research it. He's supposed to know. It says it on his resume. Anime expert. Okay, but these look
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I mean, they look awesome. They look awesome. They look awesome. So, all these pictures from the Prime One booth are from the Prime One Studios collector group on Facebook. I only took a couple of pictures. There are a lot more pictures, so thanks to everyone who posted pictures to that group. And I took a couple from that group. So if you want to see more, definitely join that group on Facebook to see more. Kwong, let's go next to
the top competitors of the Transformers,
who you said was the king of Transformers. Imaginarium Art.
Yeah? I don't know. I think we have to both see both of them in person. I don't know. I think they both companies do great things.
Well, I'll let you buy a Transformer
dude.
And an Imaginarium Art Transformer.
That's like 3 months of my salary. It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so Imaginarium Art focusing on their Transformers line. So different from a Prime One Studio and different from even XM Studios. They're focusing on Transformers the movie. Right? Near and dear to my heart.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I said I would be hard-pressed to decide between Imaginarium Art and XM Studios and Prime One.
I don't know, man. These pictures are great.
Yeah, I mean, I love Transformers, the movie. So there, Kwong, we're seeing Ultra Magnus.
Yeah. This guy looks.
He's been
I don't know, man.
For a while.
I feel like in my gut I kind of want to stay with Imaginarium Art, but you kind of make me doubting myself. But who knows? Well,
I mean, hey, once these statues actually get to be released, and once we see the quality, maybe you can have that argument. But until then, I don't think you can. I don't think there's an argument. But definitely are going to be contenders.
Yes.
And then we're going to see Grimlock.
Yeah.
Famous scene from the movie where the Transformers land on the junk planet.
Yeah, it feels like a massive piece. The
Grimlock's
picture looks small,
dinosaur.
but it just looks great. Oh man, what they're doing, man, it's just great, incredible. It's just incredible.
And we're going to see a statue I'm really interested in. Rodimus Prime.
Your boy.
Hot Rod.
It's your boy.
When he, because Ultra Magnus tried to be the leader, he couldn't cut it.
Nope.
He could not cut it. So then Hot Rod became the leader, right? And that was an epic moment in the movie. And see, I like this, the way this looks. This looks like a metal transformer.
Yeah.
Like, kind of reminds me of like a Hot Wheel. Old school metal Hot Wheels.
I can see that. Yeah.
Obviously
hot red.
Can be much higher quality, but like a real metal car sort of thing.
I can see that.
So yeah, I really like that. Really looking forward to seeing more of Hot Rod, and then we got to see their Optimus Prime too.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see somebody just review these, man. Like compared to Prime 1, these look great.
Yeah, they look great. They look great. Then we're gonna see who's this guy? Guy in purple. I'm not that big into Transformers. I'm not that big. Otherwise, I would be buying these, right?
Yeah.
And then we got
Beast. Oh no, I thought you were going to the
Soundwave.
Yeah, Soundwave. Yep. Because I remember seeing this guy. They did what I originally was hoping they would do with the cassette. Pops out.
And then we got Starscream on Throne.
Ooh.
She was up for pre-order. So these are pulling on my heartstrings.
I'm sure they are. Is it possible to get them in the U.S.? Right? I think Big Bad Toy Store, right?
Were you paying attention to the show earlier?
Big Bad Toy Store. I remember you saying that for Starscream of Throne.
Yep. And
I'm looking for that hot rod for you.
The thing with
like a good dude.
When you go to Big Bad Toy Store, stuff like that, there's no payment plans.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And I'm on the payment plan train right now.
Do you have to pay those up front though if you pre-order them? No,
you do. It's like a $360 deposit.
Really?
Yeah.
But it obviously goes towards the total, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Wow, that's crazy. But then if you cancel, would you lose that $300?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe a portion of it. I'm not sure what. That's another interesting question, Kwong, that maybe you should have found the answer to before you asked it on the show so we could inform our viewers of it.
I will try to do that next time. Because I think Big Bad Toy Store's customer service is actually pretty great. I returned one of the stuff that I got for my brother's birthday, and they...
Yeah, I use them for stuff all the time.
Quickly.
I use them for stuff all the time. That's where I've got some statues from them, Rocky from Blitzway and stuff like that.
Awesome.
I just wish...
their shipping's great, too.
I'm on the payment plan train.
Yeah.
And that's why if I were to order one of these, that big lump payment would just completely throw off my budget. They look great. Imaginarium Art, classic, Transformers, the movie versions of these characters. They look awesome. They look great. Pulling on my heartstrings. Wishing I had more room in my budget and more room in my room. More room in my room. So a couple pics from them for Shanghai Comic-Con. I keep wanting to say Singapore. Shanghai Comic-Con.
Singapore was just recently, that's why. Yeah. STGCC or something like that.
So now, last but not least, Kwong, we're going to talk about some XM Studios. And we only have a few pictures from XM Studios.
Yeah, but they're great. Great pictures, man. Great pictures.
Good pictures, but a lot of these companies are very frustrating because they go to these big Comic-Cons and they don't take any pictures themselves.
Yeah, because usually I remember...
They're not good at self-promoting.
Yeah.
Post some pictures on your website.
Because I remember back in the day,
page.
They usually do it on
pictures on your YouTube.
European
Make it easy for collectors to look at, see this stuff.
I agree.
It's marketing. You got to have more marketing, right? So we got a couple pics. Clone, why don't you take us through?
So first off, I like this one that's coming up. Is the XM Studios White Magneto.
White Magneto.
Dude, man, if this was... obviously, you know, we've said it many times. If we can get it here in the U.S., reasonable price, I would buy it.
Yeah, this isn't going to be reasonably priced.
It's definitely not, but...
I mean, how much does Cable sell for now? $2,500, $2,600. How much does Venom sell for?
No? Isn't that...
$25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually they at least double in price.
So White Magneto looks crazy good. What's up next?
Next up, something that I thought was really interesting is a Samurai Bane. Dude looks massive. Massive. I don't know what the exactly thing that he's holding is called, but man, it is...
It's not a stick? Would you call it a stick?
I want to feel like it's...
I'm sure it's something more.
Obviously, it's like a stick, but it's like more sophisticated than just that. But I feel like that is just going to make the statue so tall. Mm-hmm. You know, man, the base on this guy is huge as well. It's sick.
Looks
sick.
I'm really digging the Samurai Batman line now. Really digging it.
And then I think you're able to get... Well, I don't know. I feel like this Bane's already great enough, but...
I don't think I need another Bane.
Yeah, but this one, you know, for the collectors in the U.S., we were able to get them now. So, make sure you check those out. Next up, we have something that I was super excited for that most likely won't get is Dr. Octopus.
Dr. Octopus. Painted up. We saw him unpainted.
Yeah, man. This is awesome. Mm-hmm. Awesome. I remember he does come out with some switchables. I know he definitely has a switchable head.
Switchables, yeah.
Yeah, we don't see it here, but definitely a good piece. And last but not least, when we were talking about pop culture shock about that Green Ranger, man, this is unexpected. This is super, like, I was not expecting this from XM at all, which is Red Ranger from Power Rangers, man. This guy was... Dude, if I can get this, I will buy it.
I don't know if we had pictures of the unpainted version, but unpainted was at Singapore Comic-Con. You know, again, we're relying on just people who were there. So these XM pictures come from... So I believe they're all from Kevin or Brian Tan. Yeah. Posted them to some collector groups. So we appreciate your pictures.
Yeah.
Again, I only took a couple pictures to show here on the channel, but there are a lot more out there.
Yeah. I think they also have, if I'm correct, recently I think they unveiled the White Ranger too.
I'm not sure.
Unless a different company's doing that. Because I remember this Red Ranger and I remember the texture was really awesome. I really loving it. I would definitely get it if it was reasonably priced. And then now I remember they just released out the White Ranger. I was like, oh my god, dude, that was awesome.
So the White Ranger is your favorite?
Yeah, this one I would have probably gotten if it was, easy to get from like Sideshow or something like that. Same thing I would have done for the White Ranger as well. They look amazing, man.
Unfortunately, in the U.S. we can't get a lot of XM. I mean, we can get it, but we can't buy directly a lot of XM stuff. So, we're more likely to buy stuff from Sideshow or Pop Culture Shock, stuff like that. So, but it's good to see that there's some variety out there, especially XM. I like to see them doing some more interesting and unique things. And I think this shows off I think this Red Ranger looks similar to all the other good stuff XM Studios is putting out there. So, and I do wish the XM Studios posted a lot more stuff to their own page so we could see more what's going on.
Because most of the pictures I'm seeing are just from other collectors.
Yeah.
So it's like, wow.
Yeah, but it looks like really great stuff from XM Studios. I'm really looking forward to seeing more of their stuff. Hopefully we'll get to see a lot more pictures, and hopefully XM Studios will post some actual official pics to their Facebook page and website and stuff like that. But XM Studios, Imaginarium Art, Prime One Studio, all doing killer stuff. I wish they would have more stuff at some of the conventions over here, but I know monetarily it's hard to ship all that stuff overseas and get them over here. Which is why, like when Sideshow does a booth at New York Comic Con and San Diego Comic Con, you'll only see a few Prime One pieces, and when the other companies don't really come over here, it's just too cost prohibitive to ship all that stuff over here for one marketing event. So, otherwise, great stuff from all three companies. A lot of stuff that people will be excited about. So next up, Kwong, we're going to talk some New York Comic Con. Usually, San Diego Comic Con is the big spot for statue collectors, but this time they got a lot more companies there. I think Sideshow San Diego Comic-Con booth is a little bit better than New York.
Yeah.
Because San Diego Comic-Con is near Sideshow, right?
Yep.
But they also have First for Figures there, and then Pop Culture Shock is there, showing off some good stuff too.
Super excited to see what we got.
So let's kick it off by checking out some pics from the First for Figures booth.
Yes.
So these pictures have all been shared on the First for Figures collectors group on Facebook.
Yep.
So we again only grabbed a couple of pictures. If you want to see more pictures from the First for Figures, I'll post a link to the collectors group in the description of the video so you can see all the great pictures that a bunch of collectors are posting. So thanks everyone who posted pictures to that group. I was able to grab a couple to show you here. So first up, we're going to talk some more Berserk.
Yeah, we got the Berserk that we saw unpainted last time, or have we seen it painted already?
We've seen it painted, but we got a little bit better pics here of the First for Figures version of Berserk.
I remember he has at least a switch on head, right?
Yeah, he's 2 heads there.
Yep.
And maybe he has 3. Maybe he has 1 head on and 2 switch ends, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Is that what it's looking like?
Something like that.
So this is definitely a very action-oriented pose of Guts.
Yes.
And I love that they captured the evil spirits really well on here.
Yeah, I think so too. It's
So
really
I think
awesome.
it's really different from Prime 1's version.
Both have great. Both of them are great statues, but I feel like different.
Yeah, different enough to
distinguish them.
Yeah, to distinguish between them. So that's really great.
Yep. And then next up we have, I forgot what his name is. It Valakar? Somebody from Castlevania, right?
Alucard.
Alucard. Sorry, I was close.
From
the game, right? Or is it from the anime?
Symphony of the Night.
Yeah.
And he was featured in the anime recently as well. Yep. So my favorite Castlevania game, Symphony of the Night.
Yeah. You just played on the PS Vita recently.
PS Vita you can play it on. Considered by a lot of people to be the best Castlevania.
Cool.
So I really like this Kwong.
You like it enough to get...
I don't know. We'll see when its release date is.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Because I really want something from First for Figures as well.
Me too. We got
to check those guys out.
Yeah, so next up we got a pic of Spyro the Dragon.
Yeah, definitely looks great. We've seen it before. A little something... This is just me nitpicky, but I was hoping as them displaying it, I was kind of hoping to have it displayed with the background too,
Oh, Kwong.
But that's just me. You guys don't have to do it, but I was just expecting that.
Kwong. Come on.
It's okay. You don't have to.
It's a convention. You want people to be able to see it from 360 degrees. Come on, man.
Only one can hope. It's okay.
And then we got a picture here of Shovel Knight.
Yeah, a game that you used to play. You played on the PlayStation 4. I don't know if you... kind of like a Mega Man kind of game, yeah.
Yeah. We got Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, this one, from what I'm aware, is already out, right? People can buy it. No, it says in
pre-order.
It says in retail stores now. So I've been seeing people get them already.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Yeah,
maybe you're right.
I remember that for sure.
Yeah, maybe you're right. We got Aku.
Yeah, is this dude from
Crash Bandicoot? This is one of the.
Crash Bandicoot, yeah.
Isn't this one of the
villains or something?
Villains. Yeah. The platformer looks cool. We got Bowser.
Yeah, this one was like the huge talk because I think this is the first time we've ever seen him, right?
We've seen hints of him, but because they did a blind pre-order for this guy before.
Yeah, and I definitely like the way that he looks and everything. One did comment that I did wonder about is the fire in his mouth detachable?
Yep, and they have a tongue that you can put in.
Great, thanks guys.
Great. Awesome.
You guys are awesome. That looks awesome.
They are awesome. Then we got Zero.
Yeah, Zero. Have we seen this before? I don't remember.
You're thinking of a different company?
Yeah, because I know we've seen it from HMO. So this one I've never seen before. So
so this is from First for Figures. Mega Man. It looks really, really cool.
And then next up we have... This looks like the updated version, right? Or no? Of Snake?
Yeah, this is a Solid Snake. Metal Gear Solid. And they updated it. And I believe they posted a video of the updates, explaining the updates.
Nice.
And I think you just get... they decided you're just going to get all versions of what they showed.
Wait, what?
Well, they came out with a version. People bitched and complained. They switched it. People bitched and complained even more. So they just decided, I think you're going to get the first versions, and you're going to get the updated versions.
For the same price?
So all parties are going to be satisfied.
Oh, that's pretty
because
easy.
of the confusion and the complaints. So.
I never heard about that, but that's awesome.
But we're seeing a statue from Dark Souls.
Yeah, something game that we've not played.
Well, too hard
Looks
for me.
like pretty cool though.
Yeah. I mean, I like their Artorias, the Abyss Walker.
Yeah, I remember seeing him. Yeah. That's the main character, right? If I'm aware of.
I don't know. Cool.
I'm
played
thinking
Dark
so.
Souls.
Yeah. And then we got a picture of Taki, that we've already seen. So
who looks great from all the angles.
All angles, Joe.
I tell you what, Kwong. This makes me want to collect video game statues.
Four-sword figures? Or
yeah.
Yeah.
It makes me want to. I don't have the room in my budget. It doesn't really fit in my collection.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean these,
because they got the Sonic that I was like, whoa,
that's Sonic.
Cool. I'm not a huge fan of Spiral, but it does look amazing. Bowser, I think, was like, whoa,
yeah, the Mario Brothers statues.
Woo, man, it's incredible. Man.
And then we don't see any here, but the Zelda Adventures of Link statues.
Oh yeah, is it the?
We saw the Wind Waker.
You're talking about the Breath of the Wild one, or?
Well, they did a Breath of the Wild one.
Yeah, which everybody loves, because I saw that I saw it personally at a Best Buy, but I didn't really want to buy it because it was like $8 or something like that.
So Kwong, we shoot this video on Fridays. Mm-hmm. On Saturday, I'm getting the SNES Classic.
Yeah.
And I'm experiencing all that video game nostalgia.
Does it come with an extra controller or no?
It comes with 2 controllers, so I'm going to be able to whoop your butt at Street Fighter 2.
I don't know about that. Okay.
I whoop your butt at Street Fighter 5. Why would I whoop your butt at Street Fighter 2?
That's because you played all the time. You haven't played Street Fighter 2 in a really long time. I haven't played Street Fighter 2 in a really long time. I feel like if we got it right now, busted it out, I think we would be like on par together. I'm willing to give the benefit of the doubt that we would be on par together.
I guess there's only way to find out. Challenge accepted. Mm-hmm. Anyways, been feeling really nostalgic. Got me an S Classic. Got me SNES Classic.
Mm-hmm. Do you play the NES Classic for
yep. Yeah. Feeling really nostalgic and seeing these first for figure statues, mm-hmm. It's making me nostalgic even more. Mm-hmm. I like the vibrant colors of them.
Yeah.
And they just look great.
They pop out.
And you know what? Guess what? They're still reasonably priced statues.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Reasonably priced statues. So.
See, that's the huge thing. Like, you just saying that, I feel like first for figures, I want something from them. But I don't know what yet. I haven't found the one. I was thinking Metal Gear would be the one, but I'm not a huge Metal Gear fan.
Problem is, I look around the room.
Where would it fit, right?
Where am I going to put Bowser? Sure. Next to Akuma?
The Bowser.
Next to Bane?
Awesome. That's a statement piece from First for Figures, I think. That Bowser.
It just doesn't fit.
Yeah.
For me, unfortunately. So, but it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, Kwong. Who's next?
Next up, we got just a small preview of Sagat from Pop Culture Shop.
Yeah, so we got to see Sagat at the Pop Culture Shop booth.
Dude,
looking amazing. One of my favorite Street Fighter characters. Yeah. If this was quarter scale, Kwong, it would be an instant pre-order for me. Of course, they've already done quarter scale Sagat mixed media.
Yeah, which you wanted, yeah.
Similar version.
Super expensive though, I think.
Right? No, it's only like $700 or $800, but you got to have you have priorities. So my priorities are on pre-orders and not buying older statues right now. But he's definitely, him and Guile are on the back of my mind.
Yeah,
and yeah, you can get them, but
I really like the texture on his scars and all that stuff. I don't know if you've seen it on Sagat.
Sculpted by Jerry.
Looks awesome.
Looks awesome.
Yeah.
Gonna be a beast. I really like the base on him too, and he's got those 2 little pillars next to him.
Yeah. It's pretty neat.
We got a picture. I don't have it here, Kwong, but I'll post it up for our viewers. They got the next statue in the Ultra line, Ibuki. Ibuki. And he's gonna beat me at Street Fighter. No effing way. He doesn't even know who Ibuki is. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. We don't have some pictures here, but they did have Ultimate Akuma and Dalsim as well.
Yeah.
So BCS is a small booth. They're a small company. They don't have a lot of stuff to show. I think they have the Green Ranger.
There too, yeah. But we saw it last time at some other con.
Yeah, so I won't pre-order Sagat because, my 1/3 scale rule.
That's going to be broken by Prime 1.
It will. It will be. For Pop Culture Shock, Street Fighter line, I'm focusing on the quarter scale mixed media stuff. So I got to draw a line somewhere, and that's where my line is drawn, because I can't buy everything, Kwong. How many times am I going to say that in this episode?
Many times.
Many times.
That's the problem with us as collectors, though. You can't buy. You want everything, but you can't buy everything.
Well,
and the space is limited.
I sometimes have cases of pre-orderitis where I just put everything on pre-order, and then I look at my budget and I'm like, shoot, I got to cancel some stuff. Yeah. And so, try to go for consistency in the collection. So, but man, this guy looks amazing. Jerry hand sculpting him.
He's just going to look stellar. Stellar piece.
So 3 years from now, when he actually is released, you collectors, I think, are going to be happy with. So now let's go to the Sideshow booth.
Yeah, they got some really awesome stuff.
Really awesome stuff. Now, a lot of the stuff we have
already mentioned.
Seen there already.
Yeah.
But actually, Kwong, why don't we take a tour of the Sideshow booth?
Sure.
So, Sideshow put up a booth tour from San Diego Comic-Con. So you can go to your YouTube channel if you want to hear their audio and all that stuff. Yeah. So we got that life-size K2SO. It's going to be a lot of stuff in this video that we previously saw at San Diego Comic-Con. Lots of Sideshow stuff. We got we got Captain Phasma, Rey, First Order Stormtrooper there.
A bunch of Hot Toys, right?
Yeah, a bunch of Hot Toys from Star Wars, The Last Jedi.
I think Rey is probably the one that pops out the most to me.
Yeah?
Yeah, she looks really good.
Yeah, so we got Voltron here. Look, Voltron has a background just like you like, Kwong.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I want it to be done.
And then, so not a lot of new pieces.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, yeah, I think they finally showed Wolverine, right?
They showed Wolverine here. They got Wonder Woman and Batgirl. Yeah, Batwoman. Yeah. They got some of their
Hot Toys that you already have.
Nope, these are premium formats.
Oh, okay.
Premium formats. So these are going to be the big boys.
Wow, that lightsaber on Luke is really. I don't want to say, but.
Now here's their Spider-Gwen.
Yeah.
And the rest of that line that we were talking about. I like Spider-Gwen, and I like the base on Spider-Gwen.
I don't know. It just looks a little weird that it's like that, but that's just me.
Well, remember, this is an artist series. Yeah. Think about an art print, Kwong, not about realism with these.
Yeah. I think Spider-Man, the pose on Spider-Man is great, but that base is kind of lackluster, I felt.
I'm not feeling that base as well. I like the base on the other two, but I'm not feeling the base on Spider-Man.
I feel like it doesn't make sense to me, I feel like.
Well, again, remember,
artist base.
Think art print, not realism with these.
Yeah.
These are going to be smaller scale, 1/5 scale, about that. And then we got Silk.
Yeah, she looks good. I'm thinking the exclusive on her is going to be kind of like your premium format Spider-Man, where her web comes out.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I think the pre-order for all these should be fairly soon.
Yeah.
As you can see, they're ready to go. They're painted and ready to go. But they are smaller scales, so they're not going to really fit in my collection. If these were quarter scale, Kwong,
I think I would have gotten it.
A quarter scale Spider-Gwen, especially in mixed media.
Yeah.
A Silk.
Awesome.
Spider-Gwen.
And then we have
or a Silk quarter scale.
This premium format Venom, right?
Yeah, the Venom is their quarter scale premium format, so he is much, much bigger. We got that Red Sonja. It was up for pre-order. And then this is the Aspen statue, which I'm not too familiar with. Kind of reminds me of Witchblade.
Looks cool though.
But this is the Aspen statue. That you're doing a lot of great beautiful female sculpts. Look at that water. I like that.
It's so dynamic.
It's a water. Wow.
You see how they have that background? It fits for the statue, Joe.
Yeah.
You know it does. You know it makes it look better.
It does look good.
See?
So now we're seeing the a new line from J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah, this one, I honestly excited for it. I don't know if I would get the pieces individually, but they look great Because J. Scott Campbell Spider-Man that you got me was amazing already, and I'm super excited for his work.
Yeah, so I really like J. Scott Campbell's art. He does a lot of art for Disney. Now, these are Disney characters. They're not Disney statues, but they are Disney characters because Disney technically doesn't own the rights to those fairy tale characters. They're in the public domain now, so Disney uses a lot of them. So they're not Disney's Little Mermaid. It's Disney's Snow White.
And then at the end of the video, we saw Toothless. Great statue. Looks great. Loving it.
Yeah. And so that Toothless statue.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, it looks good.
Background. The background makes the statue just better. It makes it pops out.
I agree. I like the backgrounds.
See?
I just thought, I think you were trolling a little bit with Spyro, but yeah, you're right. This background looks cool. I think this is the first time I've seen Sideshow do this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I do like it, and then when you're like taking videos, taking pictures of a statue, you can get a good picture of it rather than seeing through with these.
Because obviously, with most of the statues, you always want to have it angled in front because that's how that statue should be looked in a lot of perspective. So I feel like it's kind of cool.
We got the Masters of the Universe, which we had He-Man, Skeletor, and then what's that lady's name? I can't think of it off the top of my head. So
Queen something? No?
Yeah, it was the female.
Yeah, female queen.
So they are going to be continuing that line with Tweeterhead. So they're going to be partnering with Tweeterhead to continue that line because it's been so popular.
Nice.
I kind of wish I would have picked these up, Kwong.
Yeah, because I remember you said you wanted Skeletor or something like that?
He-Man and Skeletor.
And you ended up canceling them.
Yeah. The pre-order-itis hits me a lot. Yeah. And I end up canceling stuff. So Voltron is another piece I wish I would have pulled the trigger on.
Yeah, but he was so expensive.
Oh, he's like $1,200. But now that I'm on the payment plans, Kwong, which was, I think, a really smart choice and really has helped me.
I think so too.
Budget my stuff a lot better.
If you buy a bunch of them, payment plan's great.
Yeah, and then we're going to take a look at some of Sideshow's figures. They got this new classic Batman figure. Yeah,
it looks... I'm actually really impressed by this, to be honest.
So am I.
Yeah.
I really like the look of it. They posted like a black and white picture on the Facebook page. We got some of their 6 scale. So
Star Wars, right?
These aren't hot toys, so Sideshow does do their own 6 scale Star Wars figures. So we got Dengar and all those guys, and Han Solo and Carbonite.
That y'all put as my door.
For your dollhouse?
My door.
For your dollhouse?
Yes.
Because this is 1/6 scale. It's not life size.
Yes.
Yes, okay. And then we're seeing that Obi-Wan Mythos.
Yeah, this is the one that you got, right? You did a pre-order or no? Oh, I remember. I thought you were going to pre-order this guy.
I was thinking about it, but I don't have room. I was getting pre-order-itis with a lot of these Star Wars 6 scales. I got to cool it a little bit. It's busting my budget. So really cool. I mean, they're cheap, but they're still busting my budget. $260 Obi-Wan Mythos. This is to follow up on the Mythos line of Star Wars statues, which was really successful and really good. They didn't continue with that statue line, but now they're going to continue it in the figure line, which looks really good. I also really like this Thor figure that they're about to show. Their Marvel figures that they've been doing have been looking really good. Really like the Punisher. He's not here, but the Punisher that they did.
So are these? You can move these around, right?
Yeah, these are posable figures. Okay. Yes,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Where to next?
Now they got. Looks like they might be going over to Iron Man Mark III.
Yeah. I think this was the hot topic for Sideshow. Iron Man and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 things we've seen before. We've seen Iron Man Mark III before. I'm really interested in seeing more. I think it's going to be a little expensive.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be expensive too. See, I feel like the base is a little... it's okay, kind of. I don't know.
What is he standing on? He's standing on...
Seems like an arm of I think maybe...
Whiplash? Who did he fight? Whiplash? No, that's not Whiplash. But is that... I don't know. Maybe the first...
Ironmonger or something like that? Is that what it is?
This first...
Yeah, his first suit, isn't it? Is it called
maybe his first suit.
Tripping.
And then we saw the statue, Wolverine statue, painted or unpainted at San Diego Comic-Con, and we weren't impressed with it. But now that he's painted Kwong,
it changed my mind completely.
Mine as well.
The texture on this guy is bad.
Hand lighting up? Is that
what?
Sentinel hand lighting up?
Is it? Ooh.
But look at that. So
this
two head sculpts.
Man, Wolverine fans, I think you guys would be really happy with this one, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of the portrait of him unmasked, but I think the masked version is like out of the ballpark, man. Just
I think this is gonna be a must order for me.
Like I'm not a huge Wolverine fan, but if I was, I'd be like, yes.
Have a brown costume Wolverine,
which looks great. Still great, yeah. Both by Sideshow too, so.
So we got Hot Toys figures from...
This Ray, I mean, is... Wow!
So these are from Star Wars The Last Jedi.
Yeah. I'm like, holy crap, she looks so good!
So every day we're getting to see a lot more from that movie. It's only a couple months away now.
Yeah, 3 months, right?
Yeah, December. We're in October. 2.5 months.
Yeah, 2.5.
Mid-December this will come out. So got some of the Praetorian Guards.
Yep. I'm going to have to wait like 10 hours in the movie theaters again for you, but...
Yep, so... Yeah, that's... we'll stop it there. There's a lot more to this video. You can go to the Sideshow YouTube page for a lot more videos of New York Comic Con, but I think they have Swamp Thing there.
Yeah.
A couple other stuff that we've seen
before.
Curiously missing Kwong. Magneto. Curiously missing, especially since the art print featuring him has been released.
Exactly, yeah, that's what I was wondering about too. I was like, why they did that. He
is apparently going to be reworked, and maybe reworked by Daniel Bell, who started to work for Sideshow. So, I wasn't originally interested in those two, but after seeing that Wolverine,
Wolverine's killer.
Better than XM from what you've seen.
It's hard to tell. But I think the texture on the costume is just... I don't know if XM has that, does it? Do they?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't think the texture is like that.
I mean, look at behind you. You see a lot of textures on those.
A little bit, but not too much, you know what I mean?
A little bit, but...
Texture on the Wolverine is just like, woo!
Yeah, that's what it's all about lately, isn't it?
Yeah, the texture, man.
Realism.
Like, wow.
I like the unmasked portrait. I like the masked portrait.
I like the masked portrait the most.
Originally, I was like, nah, I'm not going to get that.
Yeah. I remember when it first unveiled, we're like, oh, man.
But what did I say? I said, wait till he's painted.
Yeah.
And now that he's painted, he's bad. And now, guess what? In the comic books,
he's coming back. Yeah.
He's back.
I just read about that article.
He's back.
Yep.
I'm excited about that. Because Marvel Comics without Wolverine, I know they had Old Man Logan, but Marvel Comics without Wolverine? Come on, man.
Was it Marvel at all?
Come on, one of my favorite characters. Wolverine, Punisher, Adam Warlock. Some of my favorites. And that Wolverine looks awesome.
Talking about the Wolverine, would you buy it if it was Deadpool price?
I will.
Yeah?
I will.
I have a feeling that's what it's going to be.
Me too.
I have a feeling
I think it'll be a little bit cheaper because Deadpool is more dynamic and he has the missiles, selfie stick, sword with the grenade, all kinds of little intricate details that Wolverine doesn't have. But based on that Sentinel hand base and then the textures and the details, you put, I'm guessing $600. So yeah, definitely buy him. And I am looking. I do want to see more Magneto. I wasn't originally impressed with it, but Sideshow was taking it back to the drawing board based on that feedback. And
they sure are.
Yeah, and so I'm looking forward to seeing it. I would love to have a Magneto in my collection. So I'm much more an X-Men fan than I am an Avengers fan. So
yeah, that's what you told me.
Yeah, so not a lot of new stuff. I mean, we saw a lot of new Hot Toys there.
Yeah, the Hot Toys on the Star Wars are great, which I'm pretty sure you're gonna get most of them. So.
No, I'm cutting it on the Hot Toys.
Oh, are you?
I have to.
Ooh.
They're breaking my budget.
Wow.
I have 5 in the box, not even unboxed. I've been sitting here for months. So what am I spending my money on them for? I like them, but they're busting my budget.
Yeah, I can see
they aren't too expensive, but they're busting my budget. I do like what I have. I'm not going to get rid of them or anything. And I think what I'm going to do is just wait for them to be released. And then if I want them, I'll buy them rather than pre-ordering them. Just Hot Toys comes out with so much stuff.
Yeah, so it's not any huge time. Like, it's not a limited edition or anything like that. So easy to access.
So I'm just cooling it there for a little bit and going to focus on statues. So that's it for previews and pre-orders this week. Kwong, out of everything that we covered, from first 4 figures through XM Studios, what are you most excited about?
Ooh, that's a hard one. What I would get, or just what I'm excited the most about?
If you could get anything, money is no object, you can get anything, what would you buy?
XM Studios Magneto White Edition.
Really?
Yeah, that would be it for me, for sure. But the second one would definitely be Wolverine.
No, you only pick one.
But yeah, well, if I was...
Because my pick is Wolverine, so you can't ruin it. You can't ruin it for me.
Okay.
You get one pick.
XM Studios White Magneto.
And mine is Sideshow.
Both look great.
And I am going to buy that one.
Yeah, both looks great.
But honorable mention to Imaginarium Art and their transformers.
Oh yeah, Starscream, man, on throne. Woo!
Yeah.
Great.
And then Hot Rod. If only I would win the lottery, Kwong. If only I would win the lottery.
Either of us would. If either of us.
No, me. It has to be me.
Why you?
It'd be you?
What?
That would be weird. It has to be me. So, that's it for this week's previews and pre-orders. And Kwong, it's been a long episode.
Oh, long episode.
Long episode. So we're going to save the collection update and the community corner.
No, it's Kwong's Corner now. It just sounds better.
We're going to save Kwong's Corner for next week.
Yep.
Well, not next week.
Next episode.
Two episodes from now.
2 episodes from now. What?
2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now.
Or just next episode. It's just better.
Unless I get sick again, which I probably won't, but, you know.
The weather's been changing a lot. So.
Yeah, weather's been changing a lot. Mostly allergies and stuff, weird stuff. But anyways, you don't need to know about that, so. Hope you enjoyed this latest episode of Statue Talk. Let Kwong and I know what you thought of some of the topics that we covered in this week's episode. Especially let us know what you thought about Singapore. Why do I keep wanting to say that?
Shanghai Comic-Con
and
New York Comic-Con.
In the comment section below, we may even share some of your thoughts, questions, and opinions on Kwong's Corner.
Yes.
During our next episode. So don't forget to check out our website, statuereview.com, and give us a like on Facebook. Try to share updates from our collections to those 2 places. You can go to the website and check out a full gallery of this Killer Croc as well. Now don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can check out the unboxing, the full review of Killer Croc, and any of our latest updates. Now, as we have finally hit 2,000 subscribers, Kwong.
Woo!
Next weekend, we're going to have a giveaway video. We're going to give away a first order Stormtrooper from Hot Toys to one of our viewers.
Nice.
So subscribe, hit that little bell icon so you can be notified as soon as that giveaway video goes up.
Can I win?
No.
Oh.
Also, make sure you check us out on the Collectiverse. Collectiverse.com is a great spot to check out all the latest previews and news from around the world of statue collecting. It's where we get a lot of our picks for some of our episodes. And remember, statue collecting is more than just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. This has been Joe Prodzik.
Paul Trent.
Thanks for watching. There's literally like one Transformer in this episode.
But I think that's gonna be our. For me, it's my favorite.
No, I'm just kidding. We have Imaginarium Art, so lots of Transformers.
Yeah, sounds good.
January, February, March.
Where's that song from, anyways?
April, May, June, July, August, September,
So it's just like a kid song, or
December. I don't know. I was walking the dogs and I heard some kid singing her drivers.